to another session of Wear Many Hats. My name's Rachel, and today we have a fantastic guest from Spacemade. It's Michael Donnan. He is the head of projects and facilities. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure is all mine, believe me. Have you come from far today?
No, I was at one of our new openings in Marylebone, 76 Portland Place.
Nice.
Yes.
Just opened, did you say?
Opened in April.
Okay, yeah. So then, yeah.
Relatively new.
Good. You can tell us all about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, right. Should we kick off and go straight into the questions? I'm quite excited for this one. I'd like to know how you got into where you are today. So let's rewind. Where did it all start for you?
I started off my career in property management. So I studied property management at university back in Northern Ireland. Yeah. I did actually start off in quantity surveying. Right. Did that for a year, but the numbers kind of bored me. So I kind of wanted to get a bit more into the property industry. So that's where that came about.
Right.
Yeah. And then I worked in social housing for a bit initially. When I moved over to London, started there, and then went across into student accommodation, private student accommodation, was in that for quite a while. And then get into the office space.
Yeah. And how was the student accommodation? We were just chatting about this off air, weren't we?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a difference in that kind of offering. You're never really off.
Yeah.
As much as office space is 24/7.
Yes.
It's a bit different when it's residential.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the younger generation as well.
Definitely.
Getting up to what they get up to at weekends and evenings. Yeah, I can imagine you've seen it all.
Yeah.
So that would have been an interesting. You were there quite a while within the sort of student accommodation, weren't you? You did sort of three and a bit years at pure student living and then IQ student.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. And what were you kind of doing there for those guys?
The pure student living was probably kind of one of the funnest times.
Yeah.
Because these things with careers, things come about, you don't really know that's where it's going to go. But I kind of got tasked with overseeing all the summer business.
Okay.
So it was more when the students weren't in the accommodation.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a time where it was like, look, let's see what we can do. Can we create a bit more revenue? Can we drive some more business into the halls? And we did. But my boss at the time was just like, see what you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, so you had to think of some ideas as well.
Well, we kind of just put it on listing sites. So it became like an Airbnb, that kind of booking.
Gosh.
Generated 2 million extra.
Wow.
In 1 year. So
well done.
It wasn't a bad model to kind of launch in that kind of summer window.
Yeah, because I guess once the students aren't there, it's sitting there vacant.
Yeah.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
And they're obviously central, aren't they? So they both in London, were they? These?
Yeah, we had 10 locations. So there was majority in London, some in Scotland, York and Manchester.
And you rolled that out across the whole board.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really clever.
So
very impressive.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I bet. So where are you now? So you went from sort of IQ student accommodation to where you are now.
Yes.
So what are you up to? You're the head of projects and facilities. That's a big title.
Well, yeah, it didn't go straight that direction. So I don't know, sometimes like careers kind of move in different directions. I really love the student stuff, but like you say, I had been doing it for a long time. And I was interested in this sector and kind of what it was doing and how it was growing and expanding. But it was a bit of a sidestep, to be honest. I went across to Spacemade as regional facilities.
Okay.
And I kind of knew it was a sidestep in my career, but the right step because it kind of moved on very quick. So now, as you say, yes, I'm head of projects and facilities. And we've grown a lot in the last 2 years.
And you can tell us about that in a bit. But so did you always know you were going to go into sort of facilities or because you mentioned, I see that you went to uni on your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So was it something that you were working towards? Did you always know?
kind of when you get into the property management side of things, facilities and operations kind of sit side by side for me.
Yes.
It kind of evolved. I kind of moved further away from the day-to-day operations and more into the facilities side.
Yeah.
Facilities and services. So it'd be housekeeping, cleaning as well.
Yes.
And I enjoy it because it's kind of like a well-rounded area of delivering a process or like a service and standard for a business.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it just naturally evolved that way.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever really set out to go, I'm going to work in facilities one day.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't hear that very often. It seemed to fall into it.
Yes, I think so.
I think that I had one chap on whose parents were both in facilities, so it kind of made sense for him to fall in that area. But you don't hear it like, oh, I'm going to go and study and then I'm going to go and get myself although there is like sort of junior facilities positions, isn't there? Like desk and stuff, which people can get into.
Yeah.
But yours was kind of going into the ops side and then you sort of fell into, and did anyone sort of give you a push? Was there anyone that sort of made you go into the facilities? Is there anyone that you can think of? Maybe a mentor? Or...
Yeah, well, when I was working in student accommodation, one of my key roles as well was mobilising new sites.
Right.
So throughout the year, that would have been my key role. It was making sure they were getting ready for launch in the September opening. As you can imagine with student accommodation, you don't really have room to move. It's like you need to launch this building first week of September or you miss the mark. So it's not like office space where you can kind of push a PCD, you can kind of move the goalpost slightly. And I worked very closely with the director of facilities at the time at IQ Student Accommodation. And he would have been a bit of a mentor in the sense that I was looking for change and I didn't have necessarily on paper all of the qualifications that you would put alongside facilities, but had done it and managed it from like a contract management side.
Yes.
And he kind of guided me kind of in that move across into the office space and was like, it's very transferable. Just get in, get a feel for it, understand what they need to achieve and you'll be fine.
Do you still speak to him?
I drop him a message every now and again when I need a bit of advice. Yeah.
So he's still mentor then?
Still, you could say that.
Oh, that's great. You'll have to send him this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. So tell me about sort of Spacemade now. What does a day in your world look like today?
Busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are growing really fast, I can see.
Really fast, yes, but it's so exciting. So in the last 6 months, we've opened 6 new locations.
That's bonkers.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, it's very busy. It's kind of like no 2 days are the same, as I'm sure many people say across facilities and all the rest of it. We've wrapped up kind of launching in the Marylebone. We had a pack of 3 spaces there. So that's 1942 and 76 Portland Place.
Wow.
Which is lovely. It's really, really nice. We've ended up with a really good product there. But at the minute, we are working on a 28,000 square foot space in Blackfriars direction. Yeah. So... yeah, we're on site at the minute. That project is live, due to complete and launch end of October, start of November. We're in the early stages of one outside of London. I'll not say too much on that.
No, don't. Otherwise, we won't be able to go live until you've launched it.
Yeah, but that one's interesting. I think a lot of what we're trying to do there is make it work. There's a lot of... can we get the desk count right? Are we delivering the right amenities? Are the facilities what we need for our members? So it's just a juggling act of making sure everything aligns to make sure we can deliver.
And I'm sure that the different areas want different things as well. I mean, Central London is, we want it all, don't we?
And kind of at Spacemade, we kind of make it one of our aims that no 2 spaces are the same.
That's great.
So
you're not uniform all the way throughout. I like that.
No. Yeah.
Be a bit different.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. I'll have to come and have a look.
Yeah.
So what sort of challenges are testing you right now? Obviously, you've got multiple buildings opening.
Yeah.
It seems to be that you're handling that pretty well.
Well, I think the challenge is kind of what I was mentioning there earlier. It's like on paper, a deal can be very much let's do this. But however, when it moves across to projects and facilities, it's kind of refining that and executing it, because ultimately we have to make sure that we're delivering a product that provides a return, and it also meets the requirements for our members and that market. So I'd say that's the challenge at the minute with this new location. It's really exciting, and it can be a great space, but now there's just the steps to do in the background. There's a lot of design review, kind of working with the architects, just making sure we
get contractors
set
up. You've
the right products.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So have you got people, are you sort of having people already interested in the property? Do you start pushing it already, or not really?
The one that we're launching in November, yes. So I'd say something that we've so I've been in the role for 2 years. And the last year has been, I've been with Spacemade for 2 years. I've been in this role for a year. But the last year has all been about refining how we deliver and execute these projects. And I would say that St. Bride's, that we're due to open in November, is feeling like the one where we've really lined up well across the business. So from knowing what the facilities are, knowing the staffing that we're going to have in place, how we're marketing it, how we're going to target the audience, we're kind of so much more ahead of where we've ever been on another project, which is great because time moves fast.
Yes.
And it's like our sales team is going. I know Rachel in the team is flat out already with viewings, and it's hard hats and getting around site and seeing what we can achieve. Yeah.
Goodness. So I know what it's like to be in sales. So if you've got it coming at you, that's better.
That's
better
what you
to be
want.
Busy in sales than not.
Definitely.
And the same with you, isn't it? You've got to be, you'll be busy, aren't you? Doing wearing your many hats, I guess.
Yes, I guess. And like with projects, it's a bit different. Everyone's different. We can get to a point where we can have locked down a concept, know what our facilities are, and then go to like contract and roll it out on site. Other ones, we could have a design and build company come in, and then we go through those design stages. So it's like, I love the variety of what we do, and every landlord has a different set of expectations. It's not like we have one stakeholder.
Yeah, of course.
So you really are wearing many hats, I guess.
Yeah, to please many people.
Yes. Yeah.
So what do you think about the industry itself? Where do you think it's heading? What excites you? You're a B Corp, I see.
Yes.
Which is wonderful. And obviously ESG comes into that a lot. We've got AI and technology. What sort of excites you for you in particular?
I think it's the ESG stuff, really. Within my team, we recently recruited a new project manager, Michele Prendini, come in, and he's got an architectural background.
Right.
However, he also is very strongly focused on sustainability.
Right.
And it's coming true now in our schemes and our projects. And that's something that was kind of an objective of mine in the last year. It was like, let's now really hone in on this. Right. I think if you get the sustainability piece right, it just builds and evolves. It really feeds into like your ESG and the things that our community teams are already doing on site is very much capturing that social element. So I feel like now getting the sustainability element and the impact reporting and all that governance in place in the first instance, just it really is a good product. It's really transferable and it's promotable on your website, and landlords want to see that, members want to know that. And if you're not pushing for net zero, you're going to be left behind, really.
Correct. Yeah. A few people have said that on the show. So it's good that you're embracing that. Moving forwards. I think, like you say, you won't be left in the cold, will you?
No, you can't be.
Confused.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So what about AI? Are you doing anything with that? Oh.
I don't know. I might as well be honest. That probably would be my area that I would say I feel weak in. But as a business, we're moving forward with it quite a lot. I think it's important to not feel like you need to know every area of what needs to be delivered. We've got a really strong new COO, Nick Hunt, who is very passionate about AI. And that's great because then it's like we've got that in the business that's pushing it forward. Projects is pushing forward sustainability. It's like everyone has their kind of strength that can bring to the overall kind of end product. I just need to get with it with the technology, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot out there, and especially in facilities now, you've got all these sensors, and
we're doing a bit of we're doing a bit of work at the minute around our technology around tracking the energy consumption, and
that's good.
And that excites me because it's kind of like it feeds into the sustainability bit as well, and it's just how can we kind of better track the usage and control. So that I think we're going to push on quite a bit in the next few months.
There you go. So you're on top of it.
Well,
probably know more than you think. So yeah, definitely a friend, I think. I mean, obviously with facilities, it's a very hands-on role, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Although I think AI is definitely helping you in your role.
Yes.
But we hear a lot that people are still so important.
Definitely.
You get, this and exactly what you do in your industry. Obviously, you're a flexible working space.
Yes.
Where people are coming to work. So they need to see faces, don't they? And they need to see people on site. I don't think, walking into labs today, I can see the two ladies on reception. It just makes you feel more secure, more safe, more like you've got someone to turn to. And that must be the same for you guys at Spacemade as well, isn't it? So
definitely, it's like
will take over anytime soon.
They will definitely help. I think like if you can get automated responses or gather that initial information, like what is the inquiry, what are people looking for, if you can pull that out, then I think that's a great piece of technology to help the teams on site then execute and convert. But our business is based on meaningful connections. And that takes people. And that's how you make those communities, and how it's you're not just selling an office, you're selling an environment and kind of that interaction.
I totally agree. You're buying an experience altogether, aren't you?
Definitely.
Okay. So do you think the industry is innovating fast enough, or are we still playing catch up? I mean, you guys are.
I think we're moving pretty fast. Yeah.
Gonna say you're definitely not. It's like people playing catch up with you, I think, is what's happening. So I mean, obviously you've been in the role sort of 2 years, 4 months now. So there's a lot that you're doing and moving forward. You're embracing your role and really moving with it.
And I think the industry is moving fast. I think it sees that it has to be. It is about the technologies and the systems that we put in place across our spaces. We're always looking at what is our app doing for us? How does that link into our access control? How does it also overload an extra level of safety and security? Like facilities is very heavy on how do we maintain and control our spaces? If you think about it being a 24/7 product, we need to make sure that we're robust. And technology is the thing that's helping us with that. You've got your remote monitoring, you've got your readers that are trigger activated, know if somebody's in or out of that building. It's all that data that you need to have pretty easily.
It's got to be so secure. I take it you've not got the human presence on site 24/7, or?
It depends. Some locations do.
Okay.
If it's a multi-tenant building, for instance, there may be that central location or that central security team or reception team.
I know, you go in on.
But cloud-based systems are what you need. You need we have Eagle Eye that's recorded on our CCTV, accessible via mobiles. Like you can be responsive very, very quickly to anything that you hear on site.
It's so good, isn't it? How it works today. Ring doorbells everywhere.
Pretty much, yes.
Filming everything now.
You get away with nothing.
Plus the CCTV. Big Brother. It's all. We're always being watched, which is sometimes. I feel secure. I quite like knowing that there's safety out there.
And again, it's in the communal spaces. It's like everyone has to have their own privacy within their own private office. But it's for the security.
In the communal area, 100%. I totally agree with you. So looking back, what moment or project are you still proud of today? So I'm sure you've got probably loads to come, but what's coming to your mind?
A couple of projects at Spacemade, probably touching back on setting up that short-let hotel offering within the student accommodation. I think at the time I was quite young in my career and kind of given free rein to implement a process and a system and like it worked. maybe a bit by luck and a bit by good team effort from everyone that was involved. But I would say that within Spacemade, I think launching 76 Portland Place in April has been really exciting. The team internally has worked really hard on it. And I think it's come off really well. Back to like the stuff on sustainability, it's a building that is for health tech primarily. So it's focused solely on that hub. And the actual building itself is Fitwel certified. It's really ticking a lot of those boxes on what is required now. It's not just an office space.
It's a lot more.
Oh,
well done.
You'll have to come and see it.
I will. I'm going to. I definitely will. So what's something that you wish you knew when you were starting out?
Yeah, you're going to make some mistakes.
Yes. I think you have to, don't you, to learn?
I think so, yeah. And I think it's kind of okay to take a sidestep in your career. I think sometimes you have to kind of move across to see what's different and kind of where sometimes you could be very focused on one industry. I was in property and accommodation for a very long time. It wasn't to the last few years that I really honed in on like the flexible office space, and I love it. I genuinely think it's a really, really good industry to work in. So yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, that's lovely. I think that's a great bit of advice. I think if you don't make mistakes, then you're not learning, are you?
No.
I think we're all so tuned in to be perfect, and nobody is.
No.
I think I always say remain teachable all the way through your life, and it is great to take a sidestep. I totally agree with you. I was in recruitment for 25 years. Stepping across to this as well. This is so different for me.
Exactly.
I never thought I could do it. I was so nervous on the first one, but I'm so glad. I'm really enjoying this. It's embracing the new, isn't it? And sidestepping, 100%. And also it gives you a moment to see where you want to be and what you enjoy.
I think so.
You can always go back to the role that you were doing, I guess. But so it's worked out for you, I see.
Well, so far so good.
Well, 2 years, 4 months, we've still got a lot to see to come for you and Spacemade. So if someone came to you tomorrow and said, I would like to do what you do, what would you say to them?
I think it's really important to fully understand from the ground up.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
I just think for me, it's always been that way in my career. I really want to know what all of what all feeds into that end product. It's like facilities and services is very much based on housekeeping standards. And it's like, know what that housekeeper does on site. Engage with those teams, because that's how you will learn and understand what delivers or how you get that product on site.
Absolutely. That's very important.
And I just think and don't expect to know it all.
No.
There's always going to be open to someone challenging you and kind of pushing you to kind of think differently, because I think if you stay very focused in your view on things, what are you learning? Like, you're only ever going to see things from your perspective then.
You'll be blinkered as well.
A little bit, yeah.
I agree. And there's so many different areas, facilities that in particular you can go into, isn't there?
Definitely,
which is amazing, and so many different areas. Yeah, it's quite fascinating, the facilities world. So let's wrap that up. Work-wise, and Spacemade is exciting times for you guys, so I shall keep an eye on you. But what about switching off work? What do you like to do outside of your day job?
I love to travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get time?
Yeah. Well, if you're a project manager, you know how you book a few days in here, there, and everywhere.
That's true. In advance, though.
Definitely, yeah.
If you're going when you're opening a centre, you're definitely going to be needed.
No.
Okay, so travelling, where have you been? Name some locations.
This year, I've had a good year. I was in Barbados at the start of the year, then in Argentina at Easter, and I'm just back from Mykonos.
Oh, nice.
So, I think work hard, but have a break.
Play hard, travel hard.
Yes, exactly.
And are you very active, or are you kind of a beach and I need to relax now, switch off? I can't imagine you switching off.
I think I'd be quite active. Don't get me wrong. I can't beat lying by a beach and a drink in hand. What more do you want? But
lovely sights. Yeah,
yes,
I love it. Oh, and I'm going to Crete in October. It feels like a way away yet. Not been
well,
yet either.
it'll come round quick.
Oh,
Don't be like me. I've used all my holidays already. Yeah.
well, you've had 3, so
Yeah, just got to get through the rest of the year now.
project manage that a bit better.
I don't think I did.
Beginning, middle, end
Yeah.
of the year. Oh, maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the best bit of advice anyone's ever given you, Michael? What are you thinking?
Oh, that's a tricky one. But I think it honestly is to really not assume that you know everything within your industry. Be open to learning. Because I think that is when your career will flourish. I think when you really observe and see what other people are really great at, and working as part of a team.
Yeah.
It's just, I think that's been some good advice.
Yeah.
Don't try to do it all on your own.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Delegate as well.
Delegate as well, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe not when you're starting out.
No.
It's a good bit of advice for everybody. So so remain teachable and you're gonna make mistakes and learn from them, and listen and keep your ears open and watch others, and I think you'll pretty much learn. But that's great. Thank you so much for coming on today and sharing your journey with us and Spacemade's journey. I'm going to be watching this space with you guys, and good luck in your future openings.
Oh, thank you very much.
And we'll keep an eye on you traveling where you're going as well next. I'm sure you're already thinking, where's the next place?
Definitely.
Have you got one in mind?
I think in Nashville, maybe.
Oh, why Nashville?
I don't know. I've always just liked it. It's on the list.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Reach out to Michael, anyone from Nashville that can give him some ideas on where to go.
Definitely.
People might reach out to you on LinkedIn with some questions. Is that okay?
Yes, please do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's been lovely.
It's been a pleasure having you here. So that's the end of today's podcast with Michael Donnan from Spacemade. Come back to us next time. Please like, share, follow, and pass on to all your friends for them to listen to if they're getting into the FM industry. And we'll see you next time.